Hello everybody and welcome back to the Gearhead 426 channel. If you saw my last video, then you already know that I am going to be working on the Diesel Beetle. And yes, I am wearing the same shirt from the last video because it is still the same day. I'm recording this all in the same day. So the Diesel Beetle is going to be getting the rear section of the suspension done. I did get the front done, which was a new coilover system from ECS Tuning. Really great guys. They specialize specifically in German automobiles, being stuff like, I do believe Porsche, BMW, Mercedes, and Volkswagen. Really cool guys. Go ahead and check them out. It's ecstuning.com. Great place to go if you want to get like parts cheap, and the parts are really good quality too. They're not trying to screw you. So need to go ahead and do all this. If you guys want to watch a in-depth video of me actually doing every single part of lowering the vehicle, I'm going to try to make it 3 different videos, specifically tuned towards certain things, like this is how you replace shocks on a 2002 Volkswagen Beetle, or between a 98 to 2010, or this is how you replace the springs and put in, coilovers specifically. Well, not coilovers, because they don't have coilovers for the back, but it's stuff like that. Going in detail with that. Please go ahead and check those out. Not sure when I'll be uploading them. Probably day by day. We'll see how it goes. But if you'd like to check it out in full detail, go ahead. I'm also going to be doing it in first person, which means I'll be mounting my GoPro up here, and I'll be doing a voiceover audio with it, so I don't have to lug around the heavy microphone that is also attached to my GoPro, because GoPro quality sucks. So it will be in first person, which will give you guys great view instead of doing what I usually do, which is set it up on a stool or a tripod, which, as we know, I could stand in the way of it and you guys don't see what's going on. But any which way, let's go ahead and start getting to it. I have to jack this thing on up, get the wheels off, and the works. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, and check this out. I finally went out and got a new set of jack stands, or a set of jack stands, because I didn't have any. So I'm going to go ahead and put those under. Alright, now that I finally have the Diesel Beetle jacked up, since I have a manual transmission, I put it in first gear so it doesn't want to roll on me. You should always chuck the wheels. I did do one thing that you shouldn't do, which was jack up the vehicle, take the lugs out of the wheels first, or in my case bolts, and then drop the jack onto the jack stands in case something was to happen. The whole vehicle would end up on the ground, so that was stupid me. I wasn't thinking that through. I've been doing this for quite a while now, and I still make mistakes. I'm not no professional, I've just been doing it for a while. So, now what I gotta do is take out the shocks, which are right here. And to do that, you have to remove this bolt and this bolt, along with the bolt down here, which is right there. You want to go ahead and do this with having a jack underneath the rotor right here, underneath the area, at least by where the spring is, because there's still tension on this. The shock is fully extended right now, and that's what's holding this spring in here. And I have to remove this entire cross member, including this spring. So This will have to drop out. Well, this will drop out whenever this comes off, but to make it easier and safer on me, you preferably want 2 jacks, one on each side, one here and one there, because these are attached by a beam. I believe this is called an axle beam. I have a little crappy scissor jack that will do just fine, so I'm going to use that on that side and use this guy on this side. But the entire weight of the vehicle is supported by the brand new jack stands, which aren't that bad. They're nice. Look, I mean, a jack stand's a jack stand. I'd give any jack stand 5 stars as long as it keeps the vehicle up. I'll give it 1 star, or I'll tell somebody to give it 1 star if a vehicle falls on me. So let's go ahead and do that. So camera back on the head. So I went ahead and ran inside to go ahead and grab all the new parts and got them out. So this is, I mean, I'm replacing all of this. And it's the same brand that's up front, except the ones up front have about 9 months worth of wear on them. But these are the parts. Now, I went with Powerflex because, you know, they're a great company and there's not really a whole lot of options. So I went with these guys. Pretty good. All the stuff just dumped out of them. There's a tube of lube somewhere in the box, but I don't know where. I do have the dust covers. I'm gonna keep them on because it's a daily driver. If it wasn't a daily driver, that I would just take them off because I'm, you know, crazy about weight reduction. Do have new stoppers, which is good. I think these are for the front. I bought a whole kit, and the shock absorbers that came with the front already had them on there, so yeah, it looks like they're for the front because I don't see any on the cross member or the axle beam, so I'm gonna set those off to the side. These are the new top mounts, which are these guys right here. They're also polyurethane, which is really nice. I got everything polyurethane because, you know, I want as much of a sporty feel as I can get. I got the dust caps for those because, like I said, this is a daily driver and this thing gets abused. So I want these parts to last as long as possible. If it was something like the Z, where it's kind of a little bit of a race car, I might actually not put them on there to save a little bit on weight, which, let's face it, like this isn't even half a pound, but I'm crazy, so every little half a pound counts. These are the new shock absorbers, which are really nice, and they're very, very strong compared to the old ones. I mean, look at, I'm pushing as hard as I can down, and they extend pretty quick. So those are nice. Got the, that's in there, there they are. Yep. that's the nut for it. Here is the other one with its nut. And those are the adjusters. These are the coils. They look like dual rate. I think they are dual rate, so we'll see. But they are nice. So yeah, that's what's going in, and here's my thing of lube. So let's get back to it. Okay, so I got one of the bushings out. As you already see, springs removed, all that good stuff. And I figured out that, hey, I could actually remove this clip right here and detach everything for the brakes without separating the line so that I could get this out, which has worked in my favor. So I got the first bushing out. Was it actually that bad? I did try to cut it out at first, but then I broke my blade, and then I realized, wait, the whole thing's made of plastic. So I sat there with a hammer and a flathead screwdriver, beat it out. I haven't done it to the other side yet, so I'll be catching that on tape so you guys could see it. But I do have one side out, which is awesome. I just have one more to take out, and then all I have to do is put everything back together with the new parts and see how it drives. So gonna go ahead, strap the camera back onto my head. It's honestly making me think that I should get two cameras, but I'll get over it. You know, try to get that first person view. Please let me know what you guys think of that, by the way. And get back to it. so the sun is getting close to coming down. I should have about 2-ish more hours of daylight, which will hopefully be plenty of time to get it all done. But the bushings are out finally. If you actually take a look at them, they're made out of plastic, and they have an aluminum insert. This one was completely separated, like was barely even functional at all. And the other one, wherever it is, there it is kind of sort of intact. Anyway, which way, they were a pain to get out. But I do have the new ones. They're currently sitting in the freezer. Let me go ahead and go grab those. Now these have been in the freezer for quite a while, like no joke, a while. You can actually see the huge differences between the polyurethane and the old rubber one. I mean, that is a huge difference. I mean, look at how solid that is compared to like how hollow this one is. So I should see a huge drive improvement. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the special grease that they tell you to put on these and try to get them in.